I'm holding. I'm holding. Just get him on the phone. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry, what do you mean? No, listen, Jerry, because I don't do that anymore, that's why. No, tell the guy absolutely, unequivocally, I'm not doing that. No, N-O, because it's against my principles, that's why. Because, you shooting this? You're not shooting this, are you?
Just pictures, Eric. There's no sound. No sound.
Okay. No, no, because I said no, that's why. Because, no, wait a minute, wait. Because, how much? That's money? You're talking dollars here. Well, yeah, so anyways, he'll pay this. Okay, just make sure he pays, like, up front or something, okay? Half up front and whatever. And I don't want anybody knowing about this, okay? All right? Okay, Jerry, don't forget, wear a condom, okay? Bye.
I open my eyes to the ragged skies of another hot city morning. The sirens scream, the beggars dream, a hooker shouts a warning. I know this place, I've been here before. It hasn't changed in 100 years of beers and tears and leers and sneers and fears in the asphalt-covered, blood-encrusted, copper-jacketed, broken glass ornamented highways and byways of a never land called Take Me Out to the Ball Game, baby. Honey child, suck my dick in the thick of the midnight fog when the razors get sharpened and the works get filled and the red flowers blossom and the dragon's tail gets chased. I live in the underground. I am the dog, the mongrel, the hound, bopping and rapping to the sound of the city primeval. I howl at the skyscrapers, arrgh, 'cause life's a bitch. Amen.
Really, I want you to just relax, just sit back, you know, put on your glasses, take out your binoculars, focus your telescopes, because here I am, and I want to thank you for this opportunity to really reveal myself, really show you everything I can be, really strip down, get naked, really show you, you know, who I am.
Eric, come in. Eric, just come on in. This is really an honor for you to come in. Please sit down, Eric. It's really. Do you want anything to drink? Do you want anything? Coffee, Perrier, vodka, anything like that? Orange juice, coffee, coffee. Great. Susan, can we have some coffee in here, please, for Eric Bogosian, please? Thank you. And how are we doing with lunch? Anything. I'm starving to death in here, please. What do you got for lunch today? Anything. I don't care. Susan, I am starving to death in here. Can we please have... No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that either. No monkfish, no arugula, no sun-dried tomatoes, no whole wheat tortellini. I want food. You know what food is, Susan? You ever hear of food? Unlike you, Susan, I am a human being, okay? I need food, I need coffee. Please get us some, thank you. Eric, I just want to tell you, it was fantastic. Your show the other night, we saw your show, me and Morty, and I have to tell you what Morty said to me. He was crazy. Unfortunately, he can't be here right now. He said to me, you know what this guy is? And I'm being honest with you, Eric. This guy is a white Whoopi Goldberg. That's what he said to me. And I want to tell you, Eric, you know, you are a talented man. You are a fucking genius. Do you know you're a fucking genius? You're a fucking genius, and that's the kind of people we like to work with. Fucking geniuses, man. We would like you to work. We've been working on a screenplay now for a couple of years. We've got it down to a kind of an outline. It's kind of a combination of Fatal Attraction, Platoon, and Home Alone, all right? And what happens is a young guy gets back from Vietnam, all right? You love it so far? Is this an incredible story so far? Do you love this? Comes back from Vietnam to his parents' house. It's Christmas Eve. He didn't know that they moved. He's stuck in the house with just them, all right? And Anyways, one thing leads to another, and it's a great story. You take it home, read the script. Susan, can we have the script in here, please? The Fatal Attraction Home Alone? Yes, thank you. What? I told you no calls. Susan, did I say no? I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. Just excuse me, just a second. Morty, listen to me, Morty. No, Morty, I'm gonna peel his skin off, all right? I'm gonna suck his blood, I'm gonna kill his children, I'm gonna eat his children, Morty. And you wanna know why? The guy is an asshole. No, I don't care what agents have to say, Morty. I don't care what writers have to say. We own the script. Fuck him! I'm gonna piss in his mouth. No, Morty, you call him back right now. You tell him, you don't even call him. Call his children. Get ready to be eaten. All right, Morty? I'm getting off the phone here. I'm with Ararat Bogosian here right now. Ararat Bogosian. You know, we saw him the other night, Ararat Bogosian. You remember your white Whoopi Goldberg, Ararat Bogosian? Remember him? Listen, Morty, I gotta get off the phone. I gotta get back to the meeting here, all right? Ararat Bogosian, forget about it. He's a comedian. Performance, whatever he is. I don't know, whatever he is. He's here with me now. I gotta get off the phone. All right, goodbye. Morty, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, Morty, all right, okay, all right, goodbye. I'm sorry, Eric, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, listen, Eric, you're a beautiful guy, and I want to thank you for coming by here today. You're a wonderful guy, and I want to tell you something, Eric. You're gonna make so much fucking money in this fucking business, man. You're not gonna fucking believe it. I'm telling you, man. I know you're from New York and everything. You're very, you're liberal and all that stuff. I want to tell you something, man. Once you have the Porsche, the pool, and the pussy, man, you're never gonna go back. You're gonna say to yourself, how did I live without it? How did I fucking live without it? That's what's gonna happen to you, Eric. You come out here, you know, those New York types, those, they're like, they always have these causes and all these problems and starving children and homeless people and all this, da-da-da-da-da. Listen, man, you come out here, listen to me. You come out here to L.A., you write a couple of movies in a week, you write a couple of screenplays, you make a couple of $1 million, you worried about starving people, get 100 grand, buy yourself a couple of them, put them in the backyard and feed them, all right? Listen, Eric, you gotta get going. I got another meeting in about 2 minutes. I want to give you just one last piece of advice. This is a business that's based on principles, and the principle is very simple. You have to know when to bend over, okay? You don't know when to bend over, and you get fucked. All right? So thanks a lot for coming, Eric. Here you go. Thank you very much, sugar. Thank you. Thank you.
Would you consider yourself an exhibitionist?
Well, yeah, I guess in a way I do. I like to do it in front of people. Sure, I guess I've always been that way. When I was a little kid, I guess some little kids, they like to play sports, and some like to, march in the Easter parade. My fantasy was always like being naked with some other 6-year-old, and we're just sort of floating around in some Fantasia kind of environment, and thousands of people are looking at us. It's just always been my fantasy. I guess it still is.
Now close your eyes, look right into the camera, but close your eyes, and you're in ecstasy. You're in ecstasy. Come on, more. Okay, now spread the cheeks. Okay, stay in the light. Come on, Chuck, let's get into it here, boy. Come on, giddy up there. Come on. You need some hay or some sugar cube or a carrot or anything? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. There we go. That's it. There we go. Yeah, pump it there, boy. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Bring the leg up like that. There we go. That's it. All right. Oh, now we're going. Oh, I'm coming myself. Oh, and cut. Okay, cut. Hold that for a second. Makeup. Where's makeup? Her lips are all wrong. Can we do something about these lips here, please? No, not those. The others, you idiot. Come on, and let's not smear the nipples are all smeared and everything. Come on, people. I don't have all day here. Where's Tony? Tony, we need lubrication here. She's driving the Grand Canyon. I'm getting thirsty just looking at her. Come on, people.
I mean, I understand. I mean, a lot of people have an attitude. Probably most of you have an attitude. You come in here and you kind of, you give me that sort of, you're judging me. You come in and you judge me. I mean, I don't know what you've been doing tonight. You were out someplace. You had some Indian food, maybe, or maybe some pan pizza. And you come in here and have a couple of beers, hit a Vaseline. I don't know what you do with your fucking, your private life. And you come in here and you judge me. You judge me. Oh, he's not that great. He just plays assholes. I know plenty of assholes already.
I can do without him. Hey, I can do without you, all right? You're not crazy about me, I'm not crazy about you, all right? He's angry. He's angry. He's the cutting edge of the black hole of the American psyche. Fuck that shit, all right? I'm not fucking angry. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy because I like to be positive. I know it's very important in America today to be positive, to be up, and I'm up, I'm positive, okay? I'm a happy guy. I'm a child of nature, born to lose. People call me poison, but that's no news. When I get up in the morning and I take a pee, I look into the mirror, what I see is me. A player, a winner, an unrepentant sinner. If you mess with me, I eat you for dinner. There are those that rule and those that serve. I'm the boss, baby, cause I got the nerve to take what I want, take what I need, cut you for a sucker and make you bleed, cause life's a bitch, that I know. Don't misunderstand me, and then you go to your grave in a rocket, nothing in your pocket. If you got a gun, you better not cock it, cause then you die. That I know. What's left of you, away will blow, and you will spend eternity praying to God you never met me. And I'll tell you what I like. What I like is, I like the sound of a jackhammer breaking concrete at around 6 o'clock in the morning. I like the dial tone real loud. I like the sound of an 80-year-old grandmother taking out her dentures for the night. I like those announcements they make in the supermarket when you're walking around. This week only, Alpo dog chips, only $19.95. I like news anchors seriously telling me about a really big plane crash and there's bodies all over the ground. That's what I like, okay? And I mean, I don't know what you like and what you don't like, but I'll tell you something right now. You take everybody in this room and you shave their heads and you strip them naked and you give them one watery bowl of gruel a day and you keep them locked in some cell someplace and doesn't make a flying fuck what you like. So thank you. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you later.
The bands I like are pretty much the average, usual stuff. I don't know, Sonic Youth, Slayer, Ministry, Sinatra, that kind of thing. I'm sorry, could I have a glass of water or something here, please? Could I have a glass of water? I'm a little thirsty. Glass of water, please.
Have some water, please.
Thank you. Thank you. And so, what? You want a glass of water too? I don't think there's any left. Do we have any more water left, Barbara? No, there's no more water. Sorry.
Hello? Yes, this is he. Wait, do I want to subscribe to Time Magazine? I would love to subscribe to Time Magazine. Where do you live? I'll come right over. Well, I thought since you called me at home and everything, we might like to get to know each other a little bit better. And, you know, hello? Hello?
The men are following me.
I can feel the energy in the room right now coming down from all of you, down into this stage, into my legs, into my torso, my arms, my head, my hair. I am bursting with the potential for change in this room here tonight. You see, a few years ago, I reached a point in my life when I was really hitting bottom. I was virtually scraping bottom. I was virtually suicidal. And I had to do some soul searching. And I was in my soul searching around, and I heard this voice. And the voice said, "Hi, Phil. Remember me?" And I turned and I looked, because I was inside my soul. And there was a tiny little baby looking up at me. I had discovered my baby within. You see, we all have a little tiny baby who lives inside of us. I have a baby inside of me, and that baby needs to be taken care of. It needs to wet its pants, have its diapers changed, needs to have things go its own way once in a while, has to cry, has to shit on people, has to throw up on people. That's my baby. And the miracle is that every one of us in this room right now, no matter how old or ugly or perverted or disturbed you might be now, was once a beautiful, pink, tiny, lovely, innocent little baby. You see, when we're small and we're becoming adults, we are taught by the fascist adult world to build a brick wall around us made of anger and jealousy and hatred and despair and negativity, we build a wall around our inner babies and we trap that inner baby within. Like a little tiny Marcel Marceau, it can't get out. I want you to break down that wall and let that baby go. Now, I want all of you to understand something if you're going to join this program. The Inner Baby program is not a part-time thing. It's a full-time job. I want you thinking about your inner baby from the time you get up in the morning until the time you go to bed. I want you calling up other inner babies on the phone. I want you going to inner baby groups and discussing your inner baby endlessly and continuously. I want you to think about your inner baby 24 hours a day and don't think about anybody else. I want you to buy my tapes on the inner baby and listen to them while you drive your car. I want you to buy my books on the inner baby. I want you to read them while you're sitting on the john. I want you to buy a little yellow sign and I want you to stick it up in your car and it's going to say, "Caution, inner baby within." Because if you can make that inner baby happy, you're going to get happier. You get happier, there's going to be another happy person in this world. Another happy person in this world, it's going to be a better world. It's as simple as that. Okay, we're going to break up into groups now, and I'm going to come around. I'm going to talk to each one of your inner babies individually.
I mean, one thing I think about a lot is why do people come and pay good money to see me do what I do? I mean, they could be easily doing it in the privacy of their own homes. But then I realized that people get off on the nakedness of it, the exposure of it. And, you know, basically human beings are perverts. They say that dreams are very revealing, and I had this very interesting dream the other night. Clarence Thomas is standing there drinking a can of Coke, all right? In his full judicial robes, but coming out between the robes is this enormous hard-on, all right, hanging right there. Well, I mean, I wanted to turn to him and say, like, get out of my dream, all right? Shouldn't you be, like, in the Supreme Court, like, starting the Third Reich or something? Like, get away, go away. And I couldn't talk, but the reason I couldn't talk was because he had his cock jammed right down my throat, okay? I'm going like, right? And just at that moment, I look to my left, and the door bursts open, and there is Jesse Helms, dressed in black Nazi jackboots about this high and like a Victoria's Secret's lavender nightgown with cutout nipples. Okay, the nipples are got nipple rings, all right? And I look at this guy and I think, he's never had any taste. He's never gonna have any. Black boots, lavender, it doesn't go. He's got a camcorder. And he's videotaping, he's going, "I got you now, you secular humanist, you, I'm gonna get you, blah, blah." And just at that moment, the door bursts open again. It's a dream, so it could keep bursting like that. And it was Thomas Jefferson and Tom Paine, but they were like steroided bodybuilders, like completely greased up. They each had these erections, and they immediately came in and they pushed Clarence Thomas down and Jesse Helms down. They start butt-fucking these two guys, right? And then I can't remember, then the door burst open again, and it was like Leona Helmsley, and then Ricky Schroeder, and Oliver Stone, and Bill Cosby, and Steve Tyler, and Kevin Costner, and all these people are in, and they're all like fucking, and things are going in ears and eyeballs, and everybody's doing all kinds of shit, and all of a sudden the thing just keeps going and going, and explodes in this huge fucking orgasm, right? And I wake up. And I think to myself, I'm a homosexual. That was a homosexual dream I just had, and now I'm a homosexual. I said, I can't be a homosexual. My lifestyle is completely, look, I just can't do it, or I don't have the time. I don't have the time for all the parades and everything that you gotta do. And I just, you know. I like to play tricks on the audience. I like to say things as if I mean them when I really don't. I like to trap the audience, and sometimes after I trap the audience, I shoot the audience, and then I skin the audience, and sometimes I cut off their heads and mount them on the wall. It's really funny, actually. I have this, in my study, I just have all these grinning heads mounted on the wall. It's kind of neat. What are you shooting? Are you shooting me or are you shooting everybody else here? Can we... Thank you.
We are living in a human nightmare. You can't walk down the street for fear of being assaulted. You can't ride an airplane for fear of being hijacked or blown up. Every corner newsstand openly sells vicious pornography. Every doctor's office perfectly happy to perform an abortion on you or on your daughter. Our children are subjected daily to the perversions of their school teachers, and when they come home from school, they got nothing better to do than to watch TV, take drugs, learn how to become homosexuals and rapists. What a lovely world, is it not? This is the world we live in today. This is America. Take a look. Take a good look and tell me what you see. This is the work of Satan. The Satan is here in this world today. He is here with us right now. Satan is sitting here with us right now, and he's laughing. He's laughing at us because he seduced us with a life of plenty, and he invited us into hell. And we all went, didn't we? We couldn't wait to get down there fast enough. We're all going down to hell. You're going, and 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 your children are going, and your children's children. As the blind lead the blind, as the damned lead the damned, onward into oblivion. We're going down to hell. Unless we do what we know is right. Unless we do what God knows we have to do. If you have to take a bottle, fill it full of gasoline, light it on fire, throw it into one of these satanic abortion clinics, then you do it. If you have to close down one of these goddamn art centers, then you do it. If you have to arrest these pornographic speaking Negroes, then you do it. If you have to take a handgun and shoot them down, you do it. If you have to take an atomic device and light it off over one of these big-nosed, curly-haired, Semitic, Iraqi countries, then you do it. You do what you have to do. You do what you know is right, because this is the world where Satan walks. Where Satan walks and where Satan laughs. Where Satan says to himself, I won. I beat them. I beat them all.
Terry! Terry, you going to the store? Get me a pack of cigarettes, please. Marlboro, hard pack. Get me a ring ding, too. I didn't have no breakfast or nothing. Come on, man, please. Thank you. Oh. Joey, where was you last night, man? We was doing lewds, man. We was looking all over the place for you, man. Come on. Me and Frankie and Sally and Joni, man. We had a great fucking time, man. Doing lewds, driving around, smoking J's, drinking beers. Kind of quiet night, you know what I mean? Oh, man, you should have been there then. We're driving along, right? We're driving. And, like, I'm not getting off in the lewds, right? So I turn to Frankie. I says, Frankie, I'm not getting off in these lewds, right? Frankie just turns to me, he goes, don't worry, man, you will. You know what that wisdom that he's got, you know? So, like, I'm driving, and I looks down, and I see like a little piece of dirt on my shoe, right? You know me, I'm neat and clean, I don't like getting nothing on my clothes or nothing, right? So I keep looking down the dirt's looking at me, and I reaches down, and I start scratching a piece of dirt off my shoe, right? I'm driving a car, right? I'm not fucking around or nothing, right? I'm scratching. All of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, boom, this guardrail comes wrapping up around a car, right? Car starts spinning around and shit. Chicks are screaming in the back seat. Cars are honking their horns all around me and shit. Bang, we go over the guardrail. We're on the other side of the highway now, right? We're going down the other side of the highway. Cars are like blinking their headlights at me and shit, you know? Like, I don't know, I'm on the wrong side of the road or something. So anyways, bang, we go down into this gully. We all get out of the car. Frankie just walks right up to the car, right? He just like looks at the car and he goes, fuck the fucking car, man. The fucking car's fucked. Where's he come up with that shit? You know what I mean? He's got a line like that all day long.
always telling you the same old story. Always giving you the same old story. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. You reap what you sow. It always starts the same way. It always ends the same way. I don't got any answers. I don't know what the answer is. You come and you go, and you come and you go, and you take it, you leave it, you make it, you need it. It's human nature. It's human nature. Man against man against nature, man against himself. Beginning, middle, end. Climax, anticlimax. Subplot.
We start hitchhiking down the highway, and like this van comes along, right? Like a hippie van, right? With like peace sign on it and shit, right? Door pops open, guy driving the van's got hair down to his balls, right? Beads, incense, flowers, Grateful Dead music, right? Complete asshole, right? Figure, what the fuck, right? Get inside the van, right? Beggars can't be choosers. Jody gets in the front, me and Frankie's gets in the back with Sally, right? We start driving down the road. Joey, this guy starts rolling joints. Monster fucking joints, all right? Like the size of your dick, okay? Size of my dick, all right? Monsters. Made out of some kind of weed, man. I don't know. This weed, you smoke one toke, you're paralyzed the rest of your life, right? Me and Frankie were sitting in the back seat. We're just doing like experiments. How many brain cells we could kill in one toke, right? It's just like, you know, just getting completely like fucked out of our brains, right? Even the Grateful Dead music's starting to sound good, right? It's like, talking with the doodah, man. Anyway, and then the lewds kicks in, right? So we're just like, blah, right? Melted right into the fucking upholstery, right? Frankie, we're getting smashed. Frankie looks in the front seat. This guy driving a van, he's got his hand on Joni's leg, right? So like Frankie says, you know, what's he gonna say? He goes, yo, man, take your hand off my girlfriend's leg, right? Guy turns around to Frankie, he says, yo, man, fuck you, right? To Frankie, he says this, right? So what's Frankie gonna do? He takes out his knife, he opens it up, he says, no, man, fuck you, right? Guy reaches into the glove compartment, takes out a handgun, points it at Frankie's head. He says, no, man, fuck you, right? I'm fucking shitting my pants here, all right? I do not like fucking ride around in cars where people have like guns and knives and shit, like pointing them at each other, you know? So anyways, the guy's still driving a van, right? So he turns around, keep driving. Frankie takes his knife, bing, little tiny cut, the back of the neck, right? Nothing big, just a little tiny scratch, right? Guy gets all fucking pissed off, right? Pulls the van over the side, he starts waving a gun. Okay, everybody get out of the van right now. Everybody get out of the van right now, right? So what's Frankie gonna do, right? He takes his knife, he closes it up nice, puts it in his back pocket. Bah, 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 boom, 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 bah, bah, boom. Gets him outside the van. Bah, bah, boom, boom. Breaking the guy's fucking ribs and shit, right? grabs the fucking gun off the guy. We all jump back inside the van. We take off down the highway. Frankie!
The guy says to me, get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here. That's what I should have said to him. You get out of here. I got no place to go. It's crazy. It's a madhouse. It's a funhouse. It's a jungle. It's dog eat dog, man eat man, eater be eaten, hunter be hunted. It's the letter of the law, the land is the jungle. You see what I'm saying here? You follow what I'm talking about? No. Look. I gotta look after myself first. They tell you to worry about the abandoned babies, the blind people, the poor people. I can't worry about those poor people. I gotta worry about me first. And then they say, don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. We have a safety net for you. We have a safety net for you. Jump in the safety net. Jump in the safety net. Go ahead. We have a future for you. I don't need no future. I just want a cup of coffee right now. I give up. I'm gonna give it up. It's just getting harder and harder and harder. Every day, day in, day out. You gotta stand in line for hours and hours and hours. You get to the end of the line, they say, no more. No more. We don't got no more for you. No more for you. For who? For who? Who's getting it? Who's getting it? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Shock can feel good. I mean, not like a cattle prod up the ass or a chainsaw on the face, but up to a point, sure, shock can feel very good. Shock is great. I mean, like jumping into an ice cold swimming pool or chewing on tin foil or getting your nose broken in a good fight. Sure, shock is what life is all about. Shock is, you're dead and shock wakes you up. You know what I'm saying? And, hey. Lower. I mean, I'm not really trying to shock anybody. I'm just trying to entertain. I'm an entertainer, right?
Anyways, make a long story short, we ends up at like this big field, right? This big farmer field, right? And there's like a farmhouse in the field, right? Like the kind of house like the Pepperidge Farm guy, he'd live in that house, right? So Frankie says, check this out, right? He's so funny, man. He goes trotting up to the front door of the house, like, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Rings the doorbell. Little old lady comes to the front door, right? Frankie goes, helter-skelter, run for shelter, let us in, right? So we come waltzing into these people's house with like shit-faced, Sally pukes on the fucking rug, right? This old guy comes walking down the stairs. He's like putting on his bathrobe, right? He's like going, can I help you boys with something? You know, like threatening, like, right? You know what I mean? And like Frankie, I mean, he's just goofing around and shit, right? He just goes up to the fucking guy, right? With the gun, and he just like holds it right to his fucking head. He says, say one more word, Grandpa, I'll blow your brains all over the wallpaper, right? So anyways, we like get the old lady, the guy on the grounds, right? We tie him up with some like phone wire and shit, you know? Frankie's going fucking crazy, man. He's like hanging over him with this like, we're the Charles Manson gang. If you tell anybody about us, we're gonna come back here, we're gonna eat your hearts, we're gonna burn your house down, right? I'm going, come on, Frankie, come on. Enough's enough, you know what I mean? People are gonna get the wrong impression about us and shit. Like, come on, let's get out of here, man. So we like steal their car keys, we borrow it, they got like this truck, this pickup truck. We go into town, we get finally back to his dad's house, right, his apartment. It was like, I don't know, like 3 in the morning. Nah, his dad's never home, man. What, he's a fucking alcoholic, man. He's on the fucking street all night long. It's pathetic, really, when you think about it. Anyways, we're there, we're partying, we got the music going, we're getting fucking wasted, right? And Sally, I've been trying to make this chick for like 3 months, right? She's like standing in front of me doing this like, Richie, 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 I really love you, I really want you, take me home, you know, like this, right? Like sexy, you know? And I like, and I'm looking at her and I'm thinking to myself, you know, she's high, she don't know what she's saying, her eyes aren't even open, for crying out loud. Go for it, right? So I grab the truck keys, I start driving her home. She's hot, man. She's got her hands down my pants. She's got her tongue in my ear. She's driving me fucking crazy, man. Finally, I gets to in front of her parents' house, right? And I like parks the truck, and I like turns to her to like start romanticizing her and shit, right? And she's like, she's passed out, curled up in a ball underneath the glove compartment where you put your feet. And like, I'm a nice guy. I don't like to fuck around with unconscious broads most of the time. So like, I gets out of the car, and I comes around, and like opens the door up nice, and I pulls her out of the car, and I drags her all the way up to her parents' front door. And her parents have got like a regular door, and they got a screen door, right? So I like opens the screen door, and I wedge her up between the 2 doors. I lock it, I ring the doorbell, get the fuck out of there. So anyways, listen, Joey, man, you should come out with us tonight, all right? Because, wait a second. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Born in the USA, I was born. Take that, sit-arm, you fuck. Oh, listen, Joey, you should come out with us, man, because I'm telling you, Frankie really digs you a lot, man. And he wanted me to ask you just one thing. You still got your car?
Look, Look, it isn't like I'm not making an effort. I'm trying as hard as I can. I go to therapy, I read books on codependency. I even went to a John Bradshaw rally, but nothing worked. I still didn't get fixed. I still want to get rowdy and pee on the rug and hump your leg and bark at the TV set and chase pussy, all the good stuff. I just want to be able to run around and be a part of everything. I want to be a cog on the wheel. I want to be a cog dog. That's it. A cog dog, cog dog, cog. I want to be everybody's friend and run around and sleep by the stove and feel good. Is that asking too much? Woo, woo.
Me, I had no choice. He showed me his gun. I took out my screwdriver, stuck it in his stomach, right up to his heart, man. He looked surprised. Skinny kid like me killing him like that. Shit. I enjoyed myself though, man. It was a high. I got high, felt good. Feels good to feel good, man. 4 hours in the joint, used to get up every morning, had me 2 problems. How to find money, how to spend it. All the rest is gravy, like the man says. Don't worry, be happy. You only go around once in this life, you gotta grab all the gusto you can. Friend of mine, he went to work for McDonald's, worked hard too. First he came assistant manager, then he came manager. I guess he figured he worked hard enough, one day he could become president of McDonald's. He's got himself a Ford Escort, nice, man, 300 bills a week, man. Got himself a duplex rental apartment. One Friday night, some homeboys come in with a 38 special, put in the back of his head, execution style. Boom, boom. Missed the whole point, man. He's still on the platform, he didn't even see that train go by, man. When you want to play the game, you got to think about the big guy. You got to think about God. That's what I do. I think about God every single day, man. God's up there. I want to be like God. I want to be a player. God gets up every morning. God don't smoke no crack. God don't shoot no dope. God don't flip no burgers, man. God gets up in the morning. He looks down the world. He goes, world, what am I going to do with you today? Let's see. Let's see, maybe I make me a tornado today. Whoosh, pa. Maybe I make me like a little earthquake today. Boom. Maybe I feel a little crazy today. I crack up some trains in India, kill me up some dot heads. Maybe I feel a little sick and shit today. Maybe I like burn down elementary school, fry me up some 6-year-olds. Maybe I'm feeling really fucking sick and twisted, make me up some new disease, sprinkle all them homosexual faggots, fuck them up, make them miserable and cry and die a long, slow, painful death. See, God's a player, man. He likes to get high, he likes to rock, man. He don't shoot no dope. He lets the dope shoot each other, man. Falls in the joint, used to go down in the subways, man, get myself a 10-gauge shotgun, look for rats. You hit one of them straight with a shotgun, boom! They just vaporize, man. I know how God feels, man. Must be nice. See, people, they just don't understand, guys. Shit. See, you want to play the big game, you got to play like the big guy plays. You got to play big. That's what I do. Every day I play bigger and bigger because I want to be like my higher power, and that's God, and he's strong. So every day I get stronger and stronger. And when I get out of joint this time, go get me some new wheels, a beeper, and an Uzi, man. See, people, you gotta wake up and smell the coffee. What goes around comes around. You can't dig that shit. You better get out of Gotham City.
Oh, I'd say I'm very easy to work with. I mean, sometimes you get yourself in a situation, you know, and the other person is really being stupid and an asshole, and you know you're right and you know they're wrong, and you just want to, get some baling wire and wrap it around their neck and pull really hard, or stick a shotgun up their ass and blow their brains out. But no, I mean, some people can be incredible jerks, and yeah, I have problems with people like that, sure. But overall, I'd say I really love people. And then there's a side of me that hates people, too.
Yeah, hi, I'm Eric, and I'm a male. I agree a lot with what Jim was just saying about being ashamed of having a penis. Not that I'm ashamed of my penis. I mean, I've really learned to to live with him. I mean, I think he really respects me, and I respect him. I mean, maybe he's not a he. I guess that's kind of chauvinistic of me to just assume that my penis is a male. But I really think that I've really been trying to get into this thing more and really learn how I feel and really, you know, really get in touch with myself. Not my penis. I mean, not that I'm afraid of touching my penis. I am able to do that now. I mean, as I've shared in this room before, my mother used to beat me with a phone cord whenever I touched my penis when I was small, and it's only been recently that I've stopped getting erections when the phone rang. But But the point I want to make is that I really find it, you know, repulsive being a heterosexual white male in this society. I really feel that, you know, I'm just such a terrible person. I mean, I'll be walking down the street and I'll see a woman walking toward me. It's a nice spring day. She's got like just a t-shirt on and like her breasts are sort of bouncing around, and I have to look at them. I have to look at them. I mean, what is fucking wrong with me, man? I try to look, you know, it happened just the other day. I'm like looking at the ground. It's like, don't look, don't look. Or I'll be at a party and there'll be like you know, a beautiful woman at the party, and she'll come up and she'll start talking to me. She's got this really low-cut thing on and makeup, and she smells really great, and really, you know, tight mini skirt and spike heels. And, you know, I always think the same things. I'm always like thinking, like, what would it be like to fuck her? You know, like it's just, I don't know what's really wrong with me. I mean, it's kind of, I just want to apologize to all women everywhere for existing. Thank you. Thank you for letting me share.
Oh, yeah. You're the best. You're the biggest I've ever had. Oh, God,
I'm just a homebody, really, underneath it all. You know, people think that I'm some kind of party animal, that I party all the time. It's really ridiculous. I like to just stay at home like everybody else. Watch Murphy Brown, pop some popcorn, knit. I like to knit. You know, hang around. I'm really not that wild a guy. In fact, it's really just an act. You know, how is that? Is that okay? Is that okay? You know, I just want to say something at this point that, you know, you guys said this was going to take what, a half an hour, an hour. It's turning out to take something like. It's taking like a whole day. There's supposed to be a couple of questions. It's like 8 million questions now. And no, let me talk here. And I'm getting a sore throat. I'm supposed to be shooting right now. We're cutting into my shooting day, and I'm getting a little pissed off.
You know, we're doing this for you.
For me? No, don't say that. Don't say that, because it's not for me, Rob. Okay? No, Rob, it's not for me, okay? It's for you. Let's go do like some kind of interview with Eric Bogosian and put it on your reel and show it around Hollywood so you can like make a career move, become some kind of big-time director. Okay, let me just get something clear here, okay? You're not a big-time director, okay? Look, you're nobody, all right? Someday, maybe you'll be a big-deal director, and when you are, I will stick my tongue 4 inches up your asshole, okay? But until that day comes, you are nobody, and I am 1 notch above nobody, and so you do what I tell you to do, okay? Or we can just cut this thing right now. I can just leave right now. You can all just pack this stuff up and get out of here. That's not running, is it? What are you doing? What is he doing?
Nothing. It's off. It's sitting there.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What are you?
He's adjusting it.
Can we continue, please? Can we continue, please? I go through phases, you know. I've gone through the rebellion phase and the political phase and the taking drugs phase and the getting straight phase and the poverty phase and the money phase. Now I'm kind of in the banging nails into the floor with my forehead phase. I like to kind of find the edge of the envelope and then run my finger across it and get a really nasty paper cut. Then I like to open up the cut, see what's inside, pour in some lemon juice, salt. Then I scream really loud. It's called process. You wouldn't understand.
I'm in a little boat. I'm in the middle of the ocean, and I got no oars.
I'm in a little piece of ice. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm in a little piece of ice, and I'm slipping in that water, and that water's filthy, it's polluted, it's disgusting, and I can't swim. I can't swim. Sink or swim, fish or cut bait. You're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. And what's the solution, huh? What's the solution? The bomb? The bomb? Drop the bomb. That's what I say. Drop the bomb. I'm not waiting for any packages. I got no all-expense paid vacation coming up. I'm no little orphan Annie. Tomorrow. I don't got no tomorrow. Where's tomorrow? Tomorrow. I tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow's more. More. That's tomorrow. More. Make more money, make more kids. We make more kids, we make more houses, more TV sets. We need more stations for the TV sets. We need more cable stations. I don't need no more cable stations. I don't need no remote control. I just want to be able to go home.
So, Eric, what are you doing that's freaky?
Freaky? You mean like doing it with 4 or 5 people at the same time? Well, yeah, I've done that. But, I mean, after a while, it gets boring, you know? I think the kinkiest thing I ever did was one time I coated myself with latex rubber, I put on a red check apron, and I baked an apple pie. Doesn't sound like much, but the climax was total.
I woke up this morning, man. I had a headache, man. You know why I had a headache? Because I got fucked up last night, man. And I woke up this morning, I had this fucking headache, man. And you know what I did? I got fucked up again, man. Because you want to know why? Because I hate the sound of coffee beans grinding, man. I hate the taste of fresh squeezed orange juice, man. I hate the sound of Brian Gumball's voice, man. I hate driving to work. I hate standing up. I hate breathing. I hate waiting to die, man. Why should I go to work? So some asshole who's got nothing better to do tells me what to do so he can feel better about himself so that maybe, just maybe, I can take home a check for $128.37 after they take out taxes and send them down to some cholesterol-filled, lying, cheating Paula fucking Titians so they can have free stamps and free haircuts and free blowjobs. Blow me. You know what I want to do, man? I want to get in a car and I want to hit about 80 miles an hour, man. And I want to be going down the highway and I want to have a head-on collision with a bus full of singing nuns from that movie Sister Act. And just before I hit the bus, I want to be shooting up heroin between my toes with one hand, and I'm going to be jerking off with the other hand, and I'm going to be listening to Howard Stern on the radio so that when I die, I'll be laughing and coming at the same time, man. At least it wouldn't be so boring, man. I wouldn't be so fucking bored. I wouldn't be bored with all this stimulation, man. Oh, let's see what's on TV. Maybe something's good is on tonight. Oh, did you read what it said in Vanity Fair about Woody fucking Allen? Oh, I just waxed my car. Doesn't it look nice? Oh, look at my tricep. I've been working out. Oh, I just love Robert De Niro movies. They're so real. Oh, I'm gonna get an earring and put it in my nose. Oh, I'm gonna get a baseball hat and turn it around backwards. Oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo, man. I'm gonna get a tattoo on my eyes, man. It's gonna say, blow me, man. So every time somebody sees me, man, they know how I feel about them, man. Oh, I'm so worried about the recession. Oh, I'm so worried about Lyme disease. Oh, I'm so worried about the starving Africans. Oh, I'm so worried about the playoffs. Oh, I'm so worried about that stain on the rug. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm not poor. Oh, thank God I don't have AIDS. Oh, thank God I'm not blind. Oh, thank God I'm not a nigger. Oh, thank God I'm not a faggot. Blow me, blow me, blow me. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna find the biggest fucking pig I can find. Mud-covered pig. And I'm gonna get this huge erection. And I'm gonna grease up that pig's asshole and lift up its little curly tail. I'm gonna shove it in. And while that pig is squealing with joy, man, I'm gonna be smoking crack out of a crack pipe. And I'm gonna have Sally Fields in this leather bondage outfit with a strap-on dildo. She's gonna be fucking me up the ass while hitting me on the head with a wooden mallet, man. Be a lot more fucking interesting than driving my Honda Accord, listening to my CD player in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Be a lot more interesting than reading Time Magazine's analysis of Ronald Reagan's colon cancer. Be a lot more interesting than fucking flossing my fucking teeth, man. You know what we're descended from, man? We're descended from animals, man. You know what animals do all day, man? They eat and they sleep and they fuck and they bite each other, man. That's my genetic code. That's my genetic code. Eating, sleeping, fucking, and biting, man. All the rest is extra, man. You know what they say? If you can't run with the big dogs, hide under the porch. All that extra stuff they make up, man. All that extra stuff is just what the little dogs make up to get in my way, man. I was driving the other day, and this trooper pulls me over, man. And he comes up to the window of the car, and he says, "Son, do you realize how fast you were going?" And I say, "Why don't you tell me while you blow me?" I want to be ugly, man. I want to be fat, man. I want to be so fat that when other fat people see me, I cheer them up. I want to smell. I want all my teeth to fall out. I want to bang my head on the ground, man, until I'm unconscious. I want you to tie me up and whip my feet so that maybe, just maybe, I can feel something real for 2 or 3 minutes. So maybe, just maybe, I can stop all the noise.
Barbara, could you just move away for a couple of minutes? I'm in the middle of an interview right now, honey. Yeah, I consider myself an artist because I really dedicate myself to what I do. I try to express myself. And I know that I touch people. I touch people very deeply. And I touch people, and people touch themselves, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of touching going around.
I'm ready.
I gotta go.
That's it. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, how's that? You like
Oh,
that?
it's so
You
big.
like that? Huh? Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait. You didn't get all of it. Here.
Oh,
there.
God.
You like that, huh?
Oh, yes,
Now,
sir.
here comes another inch.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah. This is it. I'm going.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
going.
You're gonna
I'm going. I'm going.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, Eric. Oh, God, Eric. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God, yes.
Did you come?
Did I come?
Because I didn't yet.